શ્રી સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાનની જય, અક્ષર પુરુષોત્તમ મહારાજની જય, ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય, ભગતજી મહારાજની જય, શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજની જય, યોગીજી મહારાજની જય, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય, મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજની જય, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ શતાબ્દી મહોત્સવની જય, અક્ષરધામ મહોત્સવની જય. Bhagwan Swaminarayan has shown us how to perform seva, selfless seva, Nishkam Bhave seva. Bhagwan Swaminarayan was only 11 years old when he left home on a yatra, Kalyan Yatra, for the benefit of others. During his yatra, he was known by the name of Nilkant Varni. Once while traveling through a forest, he came across Sevakram. Sevakram was much older than Nilkant Varni. But he was crying like a baby. He had fallen ill with severe diarrhea. Even though he possessed 1,000 gold coins, he had no one to look after him. Nilkant Varni took upon himself to nurse him. He went above and beyond to look after Sevakram. Daily washed him, cooked food for him, every day made a super soft bed out of fresh banana leaves, which would be 1.5 feet high. He continued doing this until Sevakram got well for more than 2 months, expecting nothing in return. Bhagwan Swaminarayan did not worry about his own self, instead made sure others were looked after and they were comfortable. That legacy of selfless seva has continued through the spiritual successors of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Evo ek prasang I would like to share where I had been witness firsthand with Brahmswarup Pramukh Swami Maharaj, the 5th spiritual successor of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. The year was 2007. This was to be one of the largest Hindu event Canada was to witness, the opening of the BAPS Sri Swaminarayan Mandir here in Toronto. The Prime Minister of Canada had also joined in the celebrations.
मंदिर मेरा हरता अंधेरा, ये मंदिर मेरा हरता अंधेरा, हृदय में ज्ञान प्रकाश का प्रभु पुंज भरे वो सुनहरा.
The day before the event, Pramukh Swami Maharaj had called a meeting to detail everything. Keep in mind, he was 85 years old. Pramukh Swami Maharaj asked, Sahib, Sema Besse, kya Besse on the stage? Sahib meaning the Prime Minister. Pramukh Swami Maharaj said, make sure that the best seat is used for Sahib. We told him, Bapa, the best seats we have are currently the ones we use for you. One during your puja and the other during the evening assembly. And they are from India. The event was next day. Impossible to get a similar one. Pramukh Swami Maharaj said, well, get one of those ready for the Sahib. As his Shishyas, devotees, we would not use items meant for our Guru for others. It's part of our devotion. But it was Pramukh Swami Maharaj's wish. The day came. On the stage, all the dignitaries were seated. After being greeted by Pramukh Swami Maharaj again, I was standing on the ground at the corner of the stage. I had good sense that Swami Shri didn't seem comfortable. He looked towards me and his eyes said it all. He wanted to say something. I went up to him and Swami goes, Sahib ne takyo apo. From the corner of my eye, I saw that the Prime Minister was sitting straight. There was no support behind him and there was a large gap between him and the back of the Siyasan. Remember, these Siasans were designed for Pramukh Swami Maharaj. They have much more depth. And then after Bapa sits, we have extra back support. We had totally forgot about this. Where am I going to get the back cushion? I looked into the audience. Luckily, I saw one guest sofa empty. I ran down, grabbed the cushion, came back, placed it behind the Prime Minister. Just see the Anand, the smile on the Prime Minister's face. I told him that it was Pramukh Swami Maharaj who figured out that we need to put a back support for your comfort. Tarataj, he acknowledged with a smile to Bapa. We don't think of such things, but Swami Shri does. 20,000 jan audience ni andar rehta. When 20,000 pairs of eyes and countless on the live telecast were looking at him, Pramukh Swami Maharaj was looking after the needs of his guest. Whether it is a grand event or Pramukh Swami Maharaj is by himself, his mind and heart was always in serving others and making sure everyone was comfortable. Genuine care for everyone. Otherwise, who would wake up at night when everyone is asleep and pray for rains in a country thousands of miles from you? Pramukh Swami Maharaj was in London at 2:30 a.m. He had woken up to silently pray. When asked why, initially he tried to escape the question as he was just caught praying. No one knows for how many nights he has been spent praying. When repeatedly asked why, Bapa goes, દિવસ દરમિયાન તો મીટિંગો હોય, પત્ર લેખન, સભા, મુલાકાત, phone calls. આ અત્યારે જ time મળે છે where I can pray for the devotees. I was praying that the rains fall and bring peace and relief to the suffering animals, birds and people. He prayed for everyone. એવો જ પ્રસંગ છે મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજનું સ્વરૂપ. He was in India, January 2020. He had completed singing Chesta in the same sitting from just before 11 p.m. to past 11:30 p.m. At the age of 86, he prayed for the fires that were thousands of miles from him, the Australian bushfires, to die out. મોટા પુરુષના મનમાં તો એ જ હોય છે, બીજાનું જ ભલું થાય, and that we are all comfortable, asking nothing for themselves. Mahant Swami Maharaj was in Himmatnagar, January 2nd, 2018. It was his last day in Himmatnagar. In the evening, he was to be driven to Ahmedabad airport, approximately 1 hour 45 minutes, and catch a flight to Surat. Most of the Sevak Santos had to leave early for Ahmedabad airport. Only Swami Bapa and couple of Santos were given permission to come later. So it was important that Swami leaves latest by 4 p.m. So after lunch, Swami Bapa went to Aram. His Sevak Santos left, and one of them, Brahmvatsal Swami, came out of his room, and at the door he was greeted by a Hari Bhakta named Rupabai. Rupabai insisted that he wanted to meet Swami Bapa. The Sevak goes, it's impossible. આજે અત્યાર બાપા તો આજે જવાના છે, તમે અત્યાર સુધી ક્યાં હતા? He asked. Why didn't you come earlier? Why didn't you come yesterday? Rupabai became so emotional. He goes, I need to talk to Swami. My wife has a heart problem. After 2 unsuccessful operations on her valve, the doctors said we have to change the valve. I have to talk to him. The Sevak goes, Jo, અત્યાર તો impossible છે, but I'll take your message as soon as I meet Bapa. Even I have to leave right now. I'm going to the airport. Rupabai insisted. He further, with tears in his eyes, said, my wife has so many other issues. They were going to cut her legs, but due to Swami's grace, we got a good doctor who saved them by doing operations. She has difficulties walking, and on top of that, a બીજા નવા problem. She cannot do any of the housework. હું tiles fix કરું છું. Look at my hands. ને એમ કરતા કરતા હું મંદિરમાં પણ સેવા આપું છું. Please let me meet. He was begging. But the Sevak Sant couldn't do anything. Swami had gone to Aram and he had to leave, and the Sevak himself was leaving. Rupabai, he was so sad. He left with a heavy heart. The Sevak Sant had made up his mind. The first thing I would do is tell Swami in Ahmedabad airport as soon as I meet him. Swami reached at around 5:45 at Ahmedabad airport. In the plane, the Hari Bhaktas kept him busy. It was a short flight of 30 minutes. The Sevak Sant thought, alright, I'll at least tell Bapa as soon as we get out at Surat airport. From Surat airport to Surat Mandir, on the way I'll tell Bapa about Rupabai. But as soon as they go down, the local Santos of Surat were in the car and they wanted to talk to Bapa about the Ayojan. And aim karta karta, they reached Surat Mandir and it was around 7 p.m. Thousands had gathered for his darshan. After doing Thakurji's darshan, Abhishek and giving a short Ashirvad during the Swagat, Swami Shri went to the Sant Ashram where he had dinner. And then after dinner, he met few Hari Bhaktas, sang Chesta. Swami Baba was in his bed. The Sevak Sant had heard the cry of Rupabai and he had to pass his request. Baba was lying down. The Sevak went near to Baba and recited the whole story of Rupabai. A time to Baba ekdam unda utri gaya, vicharma. And then he opened his eyes up. He called Shruti Priya Swami, another Sevak Sant, and said, can you contact the local Santus at Himmatnagar and see how we can help this Hari Bhakta? Then he went to sleep. The next day, in the morning, Swami Baba was looking for Shruti Priya Swami. But it wasn't until after breakfast that he met him. As soon as he met him, he asked, "Kapru suit you?" The Swami replied, કે આપણે ત્યાં આગળ હિંમતનગર પૂછાવ્યું ને they said કે આ રૂપાભાઈની પરિસ્થિતિ એકદમ ગરીબ પરિસ્થિતિના છે. And there is a cost of લાખો રૂપિયા for the operation. Swami goes, આપણે સેવા કરી લેવી છે. So not only did Mahant Swami Maharaj followed up, but also assisted. પ્રસંગની વિશેષતા તો એ છે, it was later known to us from the Sevak Santos that Mahant Swami Maharaj woke up at night from 2:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. did pratna for Rupabai and his family. Ati dayaru re, સ્વભાવ છે સ્વામીનો પર દુખારી રે, વારે બહુ નામીનો કોઈને દુખ્યો રે, દેખી ન ખમાય દયા આની રે, અતિ આકડા થાય અંદન વસ્ત્ર રે, આપીને દુખતાળે કરુણા દ્રષ્ટિ રે, દેખી વાનંજ વાજ અતિ દયાળુ રે. Rupabai probably knows of Mahant Swami Maharaj giving the cost of the operation. But shayad khabar nahi hoy that he had woken up early at 2:30 a.m. to pray for him and his family for 1 hour. Bijo climax varo prasang. End of March 2020. Mahant Swami Maharaj himself was not well. He was in Ahmedabad hospital. Recall that this was the time in the Western world we were all under lockdown. COVID lockdown sharu thai gyu tu. Swami Baba wanted to know of the Hari Bhakta situation here in North America. He called Puja Yagnavallabh Swami. Yagnavallabh Swami leads the BAPS activities for North America. Baba asked him about the welfare of the Hari Bhaktas. He was so worried. He prayed for all the Hari Bhaktas. After giving his Ashirvad, he was asked if there was a message for the Hari Bhaktas. Baba goes, "ખરી કરી તક મળી છે. નિવૃત્ત થયા હોય તો ભગવાનનું ભજન કરવું. આવી કોઈ તક આવી નથી તો ભજન કરવું." Swami Baba was telling us, now that we have more free time, take this opportunity to worship God, do satsang. Such an opportunity will not come back. Even in his illness, weaknesses, he prayed for us, gave us direction from doing online sabhas, webcasts, virtual sabhas. He told organize daily live Aarti Darshan. He told the Santos to do Mahapuja, Abhishek for the Hari Bhaktas. Kevar apdu bhalu thai for our benefit. We are in our 4th month of lockdown and taking labh of his direction. So kevo labh? Even from these sabhas, people are getting inspired. Rajinibai Kotecha leads the senior activities in Canada, himself over 70. In one of the online kathas, he heard Swami Baba's Ashirvad that આપણે બીજાને મદદ કરવી, જે કાંઈ સેવા થાય તો કરવી for the joy of others. એમને વિચાર આવ્યો, why don't we get all the seniors together virtually? બધાને આનંદ થઈ ગયો. In there he asked if anyone wanted help for shopping, રસોઈ માટે, and he made વ્યવસ્થા for them. Guru's Vachan has inspired Rajinibai. Not only one Rajinibai, but hundreds and thousands of such Rajinibai have been born. The proof is in the amount of work these Rajinibais have done around the globe.
दूसरों की भलाई में भलाई हमारा है, दूसरों की भलाई में भलाई हमारा है,
दूसरों के आनंद में आनंद हमारा है, दूसरों की भलाई में भलाई हमारा है.
तन मन धन से तन मन धन से हो जाए हम सेवा में कुर्बान।
हम युवा नव युवा, हम युवा नव युवा, हम है BFBS के युवा, हम युवा नव युवा, हम है BFBS के युवा, हम युवा नव युवा, हम है BFBS के युवा, हम है स्वामी की संतान, हम है BFBS के युवा, हम है स्वामी की संतान।
We were asked by many of our well-wishers, where does your volunteers get so much passion from? Where do they get so much energy? ત્યારે આપણા હરિભક્તો એમને જવાબ આપે છે, our energy comes from પ્રાર્થના, ભક્તિ, devotion, and of course our Guru, his practical teachings for the joy of others. છેલ્લે તો મને એ જ કહેવું છે કે let's imbibe the messages that our Gurus have taught us. Even if we cannot physically help others in this current environment, let's at least pray for everyone. ચલો તો આપણે બધા માટે પ્રાર્થના તો કરે.
स्वामी नारायण, स्वामी नारायण,
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 स्वामी नारायण, स्वामी नारायण.
અમને જો જગત માટે ને પ્રજા માટે પોતે સમર્પણ થયા, તો આજે એમનું નામ યાદ આપણે કરીએ છીએ. એવા જે કોઈ મહાન સંત પુરુષો થઈ ગયા, અવતારો થઈ ગયા, આચાર્યો આપણા બધા થઈ ગયા છે. દરેક ધર્મોની અંદર પોતપોતાના ગુરુઓ થઈ ગયા છે. તો એને આપણે યાદ કરીએ છીએ સાથી કે એમને લોકો માટે જીવન જીવ્યા, લોકોને શાંતિ થાય એને માટેનું જીવન જીવ્યા. પોતાના સુખને માટે નહીં પણ પ્રજાના અને એના સુખને માટે એમનું જીવન હતું. તો એ માણસોને આજે આપણે યાદ કરીએ છીએ વર્ષો પછી. એટલે એ સિદ્ધાંત આપણો હંમેશને માટે છે કે બીજાના નુકસાન કરીને આપણે કોઈ સુખ ભોગવી શકવા નથી. એટલે કહ્યું છે કે બીજાના સુખમાં આપણું સુખ, જો બધાને સુખ હશે તો આપણને સુખ મળવાનું છે, બધાને આનંદ હશે તો આપણો આનંદ રહેશે, બધા સુખી હશે તો આપણે સુખી હશે. એક જ માણસ સુખી હોય તો બધા દુઃખી હોય તો અશાંતિ થવાની છે. એટલે એવી એક ભાવના છે. અને આપણો હિન્દુ ધર્મનો એક સિદ્ધાંત છે કે દરેકની અંદર ભગવાન જોવાની દ્રષ્ટિ રાખો. જીવ પ્રાણી માત્રની અંદર ભગવાન છે, અણુની અંદર ભગવાન છે, ઝાડ પાન પર્વતની અંદર છે, ને દરેક મનુષ્યોની અંદર, એ કોઈ પણ નાતના, જાતના, ધર્મના, દેશ પ્રદેશ ગમે તેના માણસ હોય તો એ બધા એની અંદર ભગવાન રહ્યા છે. હવે જો એ જો આપણી દ્રષ્ટિ થાય, એ જો આપણને આવું જ્ઞાન થાય તો દરેકના પ્રત્યે પ્રેમ જ થાય. કોઈની વિશે આપણને બીજો કોઈ ભાવ પણ ના થાય, કારણ ભગવાન દરેકમાં છે. એ જોવાની દ્રષ્ટિ નથી એટલે આપણને આ દુઃખો બધા આવે છે, આવી મુશ્કેલીઓ આપણે ઊભી થાય છે. તો એ પણ એક આપણો મોટો સિદ્ધાંત છે કે દરેકને, જોગી મહારાજ કહેતા દરેકને કે દરેકમાં ભગવાન છે, માટે એમના સર્વનું કલ્યાણ થાય, ભગવાન ભજી લેવા. એટલે આવા મહાન પુરુષોના સિદ્ધાંતો છે. એ સિદ્ધાંતો આપણા જીવનમાં રાખીને આપણે આપણું જીવન જીવવાનું છે. તો આજે અહીંયા આગળ આ પ્રાર્થના અને શાંતિ એટલે પ્રાર્થનાની અંદર જે મેં કહ્યું ને તાકાત છે જ અમારા જોગી મહારાજના પ્રાર્થનાઓમાં પણ અમને અનુભવ થયો છે અને ગાંધીજીનો સિદ્ધાંત પણ આપણે જોયો એની અંદર છે. અને શાંતિ એ પણ આપણે બધાને પૈસાથી કે સત્તાઓથી કંઈ શાંતિ આવતી નથી. એક જાતને આપણા જીવન કાર્યની અંદર આવી બધી ઈચ્છાઓ આપણને રહે છે, પણ શાસ્ત્રો પુરાણો બધાને દરેક ધર્મોની અંદર આ વાત છે જ. હમણાં ભજનમાં કહ્યું ભગવાન સર્વનું કલ્યાણ કરો. જીવ પ્રાણી માત્રની વાત કરી. કોઈને જીવ પ્રાણી માત્રની એટલે મનુષ્યનું તો છે જ, પણ દરેક મનુષ્યનું કલ્યાણ થાય. દરેક જીવો છે જે આ જીવો થાય છે. આપણે તો આ વૃક્ષોની અંદર પણ આપણે માનીએ છીએ કે એમાંય ભગવાનનો વાસ છે કનેકરની અંદર. એટલે એમને કહ્યું જીવ પ્રાણી માત્રનું કલ્યાણ કરો, કોઈ દુઃખી ના થાય અને શાંતિથી પોતાનું જીવન જીવી શકે, પોતાનો વ્યવહાર કરી શકે, પોતાના આત્માનું કલ્યાણ કરી શકે એવી ભાવના આપણા સર્વની અંદર થાય ને ભગવાન એવું શરણ આપે એ માટે પ્રાર્થના.